Let's see. Double check all of this. Stream is coming through. Working fine there. That's also good. And that's good as well. Great. Cool. So we're playing Hand of Fate. If you haven't seen this game before, it's kind of a combination choose your own adventure and action. Kind of like almost Batman-like combat, I suppose. Controller game. So, got this bad boy here. Hello there, Wallafreed. Good to have you on the stream as always. Alright, let's get going. We've launched a Kickstarter. Go to the website. No, I'll check that out later.
Back so soon? I knew you would not falter.
It's funny, because last stream I was saying I would really play a board game version
for one
of
who
this,
seems
so
such an oaf.
maybe they heard me.
Now we play. You can now access Endless Mode if you wish to test your skills against chance itself.
No, let's stick with story mode. Hey, congratulations, Wallafreed. Right, so on with the King of Dust. Yikes. So this is going to keep us poor. Okay.
Some men thrive in anarchy and chaos. The King of Dust is one such. His tools are cruelty and terror, and I suspect he will harbor a great hatred for you, my friend.
Well, you know, we have, like, kind of been killing others. No, we're not going to use the recommended deck. We're going to create our own. So, what to add in? Let's put Scorching Zeal in, like having more weapons. Cool thing, Wallafreed. Berserker Armor? Sure, we'll add that because we've not seen it before. Ring of Poverty. It's also fine. And then one more thing. Maybe another shield. How many shields have we got? 3. I've got like 6 weapons. Yeah, let's go for a shield. Welcome to the stream, people that are just tuning in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Yeah, I think that'll probably do. Let's check encounters. So, is there anything we want to take out? I suppose a winding trail. We haven't actually got anything left to do on that. Battle at Brooktop as well. We've got a bunch of new things, so let's add those in. We'll leave the DLC ones for the moment. Interesting. And we'll take one thing out. What should we take out? Maybe Field of Poppies? Field of Poppies wasn't very interesting, I don't think. Map Reveal and Map Shuffle? Yeah, let's get rid of that. So that'll probably do. Let's start this off.
In these lands, the King of Dust takes his tithe of all.
Oh, that's a lot of dust getting added. Of course, the more we play through the game, the harder and harder it's going to get. I fully anticipate there is going to be a point, probably in the near future, where the combat starts to become beyond me. But
You
we'll see how it
faced
goes.
first of my kings. Each has shaped the nature of their forces with the strength of their will. They will turn that power to your destruction.
Okay, well, first card then. Hey, the Maiden.
You might think the world of the cards is grim. Yet, even in the darkness, there is light to be found.
Well, now, we're going to get robbed, like, every time we finish combat, so it might be worth us, like, asking her for lots of cash at the moment. So, one day in a shady forest you encounter an elf maiden. She stops to greet you. I am Merith of the Forest Folk. My people have long helped the mortals of this realm. What boon would you ask of me? Yeah, so I'm going to ask for gold. We've got 19 food. It's right at the start. That's not too bad. Merith seems surprised. It's unlike an adventurer to beg for coin, but very well if that is your wish. So, 3 gold game cards. 25, that's very nice.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
20, that's also good. And 40, what a lovely start. Maybe we can actually afford to buy some equipment. Remember, morsel, that bold heroes make for great ballads, but survivors think twice before meddling in the affairs of gods and monsters. Ominous. Embertown hero.
A quest that may lead you down many paths towards jealously guarded secrets. Interesting.
You come across an injured adventurer whose battered and bloodied armor tells you he's seen combat recently. Let's ask him what happened. I've been chasing a pack of thieves that attacked my home village of Embertown. I killed some of them in an ambush, but I fear I lack the strength to chase the rest down. If you have any honor, you will find those jackals and make them pay. Okay, so I guess that's the thief card. And let's put it as the next card. So I guess we're definitely finding that then.
Let's find out what type of character you really are.
You have caught up with the Embertown village raiders who call out, "Stay your hand, adventurer, and we will share the spoils with you." Ooh, tricky choice. So, take half the spoils or refuse to deal with them? Well, let's treat this as if we were honourable to start off with. You tell them to ask their gods for more mercy than you are about to show them. 2 of dust. Well, that's going to be 2 bandits. They move in for the kill. I love the way it constructs the characters for the combat sections. Now, I need to remember the controls for this. Okay. But at least I start with a shield now. Because I managed to get the cut at the end of the last stream. There we go. Yeah, for honour, indeed. Also using an axe now rather than a rusty axe. So that's a good baseline. Should probably get rid of all swords from my deck. You carefully turn out the thieves' pockets. The dealer draws you 3 game cards. 1 equipment. Ooh, Frostfang weapon. Lizardmen, okay. I don't think we've come across lizardmen yet. So each hit slows the target with cold. Press the left bumper to shoot a cone of ice. Nice. Do you want to equip it? Yes. Yes,
really?
Very yes.
Is that what you're going to do?
Yes, it is. 3 food and 5 food. That's pretty good, actually. Afterwards, you return to tell the hero of Embertown of your success. He gestures for you to come closer. In silence, he hands you a jeweled ring, then dies. You put the ring away to identify later and bury the fallen champion. This card's token is now yours.
Your prize.
So, in a future adventure, we shall find out what that is. Oh, I'm sorry, the stream delay seems worse than usual. Let me just double check and make sure I'm not uploading anything. No, it's not coming from my end. Looks like I've got a fairly reasonable broadcast up to restream. So yeah, it could potentially be the Chromecast. Everything looks as normal as usual from my end. Stairs to the next
Down
area.
once more, seeking the heart of it all.
I wonder what the card was underneath where those thieves appeared.
Do you understand how this game works now?
Yes.
Do
yes,
you
I
comprehend the stakes?
Yes, I also do. Thanks. Winding trail. I very nearly removed that from my game. So, 1 monster card. Or 2 monster cards, maybe. Yes, 2 monster cards. Right. All our gold or fight? I'm thinking fight, considering we've got 88 gold, and that's quite a lot to just give away. Plus, we've got this new frost weapon. Yeah, sorry, Wallafreed. What sort of delay is it? I mean, typically it's about, I don't know, 14-second round trip. Weapon ability, yes, thanks. Figured out that when it told me. Well, it's got a fairly fast recharge, which is nice. Ow. I should start trying to parry the blades again. I'm feeling a bit like the game's a bit louder than it was last stream. Well, okay, if you want to test it, we can certainly test it. Probably after combat though. Alright, let's see if I can turn that volume down on this all. Two game cards. But first of all, settings. Then music down a bit. SFX. 22 seconds. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that's like maybe 50% worse than usual. So yeah, it could be a little bit of delay coming through your Chromecast. Or it could just be that there's more contention because it's a bank holiday. Let's see if that's better. 2 game cards. 1 equipment. I took quite a lot of damage during that actually. Ring of Poverty.
Every dying man would trade wealth for health.
Oh. That's very interesting. And health potion.
More health to work with. Much good mate, do you?
Well, that's kind of put us back where we were. Battle at Brooktop.
Are your senses acute enough to detect what lies here?
A light draws you to a nearby hilltop, where you see a warlock disappear in a cloud of sulphur, leaving behind his summoned minions. Draw 1 monster card. 2 of skulls. Yeah, we can totally attack those. It's just 2 skeletons. No problem. That's so cool. I love it. I really do. Yeah, let's start with that, shall we? See, the difference this time is that I actually bother to parry. Well, plus I suppose there's only 2 of them rather than 8. That helps a bit. 2 game cards. After the battle, you search the bodies for loot. Another piece of equipment. A mace. I'm actually quite preferring my Frost Fang at the moment, so let's turn that down. Might be able to sell it though. 40 gold. Very nice. Call for the priest. So, if memory serves, this guy could remove the curse from us, possibly. Or at least sell us some food. Yeah, either or. 150, no, we cannot afford the 150 gold to get rid of that. We could sell a few things though. So let's sell the axe. No need for that. Sell the mace as well. And then, do I sell the Ring of Poverty? That's going to give us 1 max health for every 5 gold. That's like 25 max health? That's quite good, actually. 27, perhaps, if you include the ring. Yeah, alright, let's sell it. Nice. Shame it hasn't actually healed us up as well. That's a little bit poor, I think. But cool, that was actually worthwhile. I mean, given that he's a priest, he could have at least, like, given us a bandage or something. So I guess now we're on to the next area. Cave mouth. That's new, as it says in the top corner. The next step of your journey takes you from a cave out to the feet of an imposing forest. So we were in a cave, I suppose. Interesting. Let's exit the cave. I don't remember entering a cave. There's stairs coming into here.
What brings you to play the game? Ha! I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
I'm not silent. I enjoy games. I enjoy card games. Ambush.
The bandits are sorely loyal to their king. They will not let you reach him easily.
Slight rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. Draw 1 monster card. Ah, 2 bandits. Okay. That should be no problem at all. Greetings to everyone joining the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic evening today. There will be interaction later. At the moment we haven't had anything where there's been multiple choice. But when there is, I shall be calling for suggestions from the audience. Spikes. I guess it was probably quite painful to have, like, to get pushed into those. If I'd been the bandit, that would have been bad. I have no gold, so I can't lose any. But while searching the area for anything worth salvaging, you realise that one of your opponents is only pretending to be dead. Let's sneak up and kill them. Ah, speak of the devil, then he shall appear. So, we've got a multiple choice
from these options.
I'm going to throw this out to the audience. First person, really, who wants to, shout out a number between 1 and 4, and I shall pick that card. I've got to give it like 30 seconds or so before I actually make a decision on this. But if no one wants to, that's fine. I'll just make a decision. 2. Okay, Wallerfried has called out 2, so we're going to go with 2. Success! Yay! Thank you very much, Wallerfried. For any lurkers who don't normally speak up in chat, do feel free to get involved. It's fantastic having more activity in various chat rooms. No, Wallerfried, you're fine. Safe this time. So, a quick weapon blow to the head fixes that. You finish searching the area. 3 game cards. Armory. Ooh. So, Angel's Wing, Fool's Gold, or Medium Armor. I don't have medium armor, that could be good, but I've never had Fool's Gold, and I don't know what Fool's Gold does, so I'm actually going to take that one. On every
a quick
weapon
flash
ability.
of gold, and the bandits will forget themselves.
Okay. So, as I activate my Frost Blade, bandits will be stunned for 3 seconds, and every bandit killed earns me 2 gold. Huh, that's pretty cool. 5 food, very nice. And 15 health. Well, that's healed me up completely now. Oh, stairs on to the next area.
Head downwards, if you dare.
I could. I'm pretty well equipped. I've got 23 food, and I kind of feel like I should probably explore this area a bit more. So let's turn back. Because we're going to go, like, where's my mouse? Do I have my mouse? No, I don't. That's fine. We'll go like 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, yeah. Okay, so it's going to cost us 8 food to just trundle down here and back again. That's fine. I'm not going to go to the side one. I don't think that's going to be worth the extra food. A shop. We have no money and nothing to sell, because I don't want to sell the Fool's Gold stuff. Plus, the price is a little higher than usual. Let's just pass it by. What do we have here? Culling the Ratmen.
Our lives are often lived thus, are they not? Pushed back and forth by the whims of nobility or power.
Okay.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
All the lands in the kingdom are being overrun with Ratmen. Merchants in my lands are attacked on the road, as are any travellers such as yourself. Ah, my guards are needed here with me, but if I had just 50 gold, I would hire a mercenary army to find their nests and cull their numbers. Well, I don't have 50 gold, so I can't pay him. I understand that contributing to the common good may be unfamiliar to your sort. Well, racist. But I urge you to return immediately if you change your mind. Well, I can't afford that, so I guess we'll have to do that at some point in the future. Shop, which we're going to skip. And I guess we'll just move on to the next area rather than wasting more food.
Deeper towards our foe.
Let's take the stairs.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
Powers? Wow, the only power I've seen is him doing that, like, dealing, shuffling thing, which is pretty cool. Ambush, again.
You may have to contend with every bandit in the kingdom before you reach the king.
So, a slight rustling behind you is all the warning that you get that your life is in grave danger. Oh gosh, 6 of them this time.
6 bandits to keep you on your toes.
Yeah, so that's not great. Yeah, it is an interesting layout. A nice big ring. Well, that'll stun all of them for a few seconds. Man, that Fool's Gold is great as an ability. Plus the Ice Freeze. What a fight. Hit once and that was just carelessness, really. While searching the area for anything worth salvaging, you realise that one of your opponents is only pretending to be dead. So we're going to sneak up and kill them again, which means it's going to be another multiple choice option. So if someone in the various chat rooms would like to call out a number between 1 and 4, that will be the card that we choose. So it looks like you've got 3 out of 4 chance of not getting it wrong. Yeah, that Ice Dagger is some serious good stuff. So yeah, need a number between 1 and 4. If anyone would like to shout one out, I am all ears. Of course, if you don't want to, that's fine. I shall pick one myself in like 15 seconds or so. Just give people enough time to make a decision. Two. Thank you very much, Robber Danger. Success! Thank you for that. That saved me another fight. A quick weapon blow to the head fixes that. You finish searching the area. So 3 game cards. Small armory.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Yeah. Well, neither of those are particularly great to me, so I'll take the shield. Yeah, we already have a shield.
I cannot expect
though.
you to get by without some
fine.
protection.
That's no better than our current one, so no. We'll just stick it in our bag. And 3 food. That's good. Feel like we're running a little low. And 15 health. We didn't really need that. but it doesn't hurt. Travelling Tinker. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a travelling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Again, we have no cash. I've also only really got a shield to sell, and that's going to disappear gold-wise as soon as I do another combat because of the curse that's currently on this game. So I'm just going to pass this by and move on. It's not worth our time. So next up, another ambush. Oh
Again,
my goodness.
The surprise attack. The novelty must wear thin on subsequent travels.
Yes, it's not really a surprise anymore when there's been like 3 of them so far in this game. So yes, as before, a slight rustling behind us is all the warning that we get that our life is in grave danger. Another 6 bandits, okay?
No king falls without a challenge.
We'll do our best. Welcome again to those that are just joining the stream. It's great having you along. We do try and keep this as interactive as possible, so when we get to the multiple choice sections, do feel free to get involved and shout out numbers for me to pick. Or if you've got like any questions about the game, I shall do my best to answer them as we go along. That was an alright fight. I enjoyed that. So, speaking of which, we're going to try and sneak up and kill the one remaining foe who is not yet dead. So, again, throwing this out to the audience. It doesn't matter if you've shouted out before, do feel free to shout out again, although you are one of the lurkers in the channel, do feel free to get involved and give me a number. So I need any number between 1 and 4. Only one of these cards is a failure, the rest are all success, so chances are you're probably not going to screw it up for me. Not that I would blame you for it. Number 1, thank you both, Wallerfried and Paul Janssen. Failure! I blame both of you for this. I know I said I wouldn't blame you for it, but I totally do blame both of you for this. Taken by surprise, you are knocked to the ground. When you recover, you find yourself alone with the dead. Good evening there, Paul. Well, that's not too bad, actually. We just didn't get any loot from it. There's no problem at all. Good evening, Dark Shadow, as well. Yeah, should have gone with 2.
An expedition. Press on.
Forest escape. So we can move on to the next area, or we could sort of like mosey along a bit and check out some of the other cards. We've got 14 food, so I'm a little tempted to just like push around a bit. Let's head left at least 1 card, maybe 2. River. Now you see, this has a critical success, so if you can get that for me, then we'll get the token from the card, which would be great. It also has a failure,
There's a token
as
in
always.
it for you if you win.
We can also try it several times. So I am going to attempt to cross the river, so I'm needing another number again. You can see we've got 2 success, 1 huge success, and 1 failure. So any number between 1 and 4. I'll go with the first number that I have that I see come past in the chat. Feel free to shout out if you have not before. If you have before, also feel free to shout out Dark Shadow 2. Thank you very much. Failure. Pain. You're drawing me a pain card. That's making my game harder, not easier. Lose 5 gold. That's fine. I didn't have any gold anyway. There's no problem at all there. We'll come back to this because we need to swim back past it again in a moment. But first, the crucible.
A crucible to heat and purify the flawed metal. you in this case.
Oh, yeah, so you're saying I'm flawed. That's very, very kind.
Win this and claim my token.
The town of Stiegel sits upon the only safe crossing of the River Ernst. I guess that's the river we just swam across. However, the only adventurers allowed to cross are those who pass through the Crucible. In the Crucible, you will fight monsters for the entertainment of the townspeople of Stiegel. What will you do? Let's enter the Crucible. Yeah, R.I.P. my dreams. You are led to the first arena. Choose your opponent wisely, yells a man from the crowd. I'm betting on you. Oh, I get to pick. Maybe rats? Oh, my birthday's been really good so far, thanks. I've had a very relaxing day. I've done a bit of streaming. I've done some gaming. I've sat around and watched a lot of TV. Mowed the lawns. That was quite nice. It's not been too hot, which is always good. I don't do very well in the heat. Alright, let's try and dispatch these rat folk quickly. At least this isn't a trap. No, I didn't end up going to the cinema in the end. Might do it tomorrow or the day after. Still got a couple of days left before it finishes showing. Just didn't really feel like it in the end. That's a bad start. Not quite liking all of these spikes coming out from the edge, truth be told. Right, where are you? You're over here somewhere. There we go. Yeah, humidity makes my hair like just go really, really wide. It's quite funny. You survived that round, now do it again. The crowd awaits your decision. Ah, thanks, Paul. Appreciate that. Ooh. So, 6 bandits, or the Jack of Dust and his entourage again. I'm thinking probably the 6 bandits is going to be easier, but I kind of want to fight the Jack again. Let's fight the Jack.
We meet the Jack again. Did you think him done before? Oh, no. Shuffled back into the deck to rise again to the top. As are we all.
So it's him plus 4 guys, I think. But he still gets stunned by my frost blade. Lovely. Let's say no to that. Stab, stab, stab on the ground. Nice. Flawless fight. Quite enjoyed that one. And there goes the 8 gold that I earned during the fight. After surviving the Crucible, you're paraded through the town and you're allowed to continue upon your adventure. A few random peasants throw coins saying, "You've made me rich, warrior." Healer draws you 4 gold game cards, and we gained the token of the card. Yeah, easy. 15 gold, nice. 25 gold, pretty good. 15 gold. And 15 gold. So, 70. It might be worth us going to the Tinker, but that's going to be a lot of food to get there, so... Dark Shadow number 3, calling it in advance.
A challenge for you.
I can
and
respect
a token
that.
if you succeed.
Let's fast track to it then. Let's cross the river. Really hoping number 3 is where we want. I think it's actually going to be number 1, personally. Just my gut feel. But we're going with number 3 as it was called. Well, you're nothing if not consistent, let's put it that way. Paying card is 1 food. That's alright, I suppose. So, let's move on. Forest escape.
Work your way through the woods and see what lies beyond.
Take the forest path. Next leg of our adventure. Just take a bit of drink. Yeah, number 1 was the huge success. I know. I realised that, and I'm like,
on this floor, the King of Dust waits for you. He is prepared. Are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty prepared. We're going to go with the right side. Travelling jeweler. That's good. I can buy some food, I hope. Jewels are like food, surely. In a shady grove of the beaten trail, you find a travelling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Let's approach the shop. Hello, cat. What are you doing? Just complaining? Are you coming up? No, you're just complaining. Fine. Yeah, come on. Come up. Come say hi to the internet. There we go. Ah, so this is Aurelius. Aurelius shouts a lot. It's one of my 2 cats. He wants to go out, play in the garden, but it's getting late, and if he goes out now, he won't come back, and he's very annoying at getting home. Cool, let's have a look at the items that they've got. Healer's ring. Meow, yes. Whenever we receive healing, we also gain a gold. No, and consuming shame. All weapon attacks are enhanced with powerful poison. No, we're not going to go for either of those. At least not yet. We're going to go for buy food. Actually, first up, sell. Derpy face. Yes, Aurelius does have a derp face. He really does. So, this is the spare shield. Let's sell that. And then we can buy food. We'll buy a bunch. Because we're possibly going to need to go a long way around this floor.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Yes, yes I am. Love food. Insufficient gold. Well, we've got 26 now. I don't think we could possibly need any more. So I want to say hello and welcome to those that are just joining the stream. It's really good to have you along this evening. Hope you're having a fantastic day, as I am. Travelling mage. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a travelling merchant looking to trade. I will have a little look at the shop because I don't think I've run into the travelling mage before. Kind of curious what they've got in store, even though I don't actually have any gold. Let's just skip past this. So, Damocles, Plunderer's Cap. That's quite cool. Oh man, I like the look of that. And Hearn's Antlers. Lizardmen take double damage from the player's attacks. Because you're like just goring them with your horns. Okay. Well, it's nice to know what's available in the future. Next up, local peasant.
Feast.
Oh gosh, it's that
famine.
Angry
and
woman.
Everything in between.
Yes, I remember her.
We play for a token now.
While crossing a forest clearing, you meet a peasant woman. Greetings, stranger. The winter has been hard on my family this year. In the forest behind her, you sense movement. Now, last time, there were a couple of children hiding in the forest and they needed feeding. I will give the woman 5 food, as I just bought loads. In exchange for some food, I will tell you everything I know about these lands. The woman takes your food eagerly, passing it to some children who suddenly rush from the forest, hands outstretched. You have given us enough food to survive the winter, stranger. She retrieves the sack from behind a bush. This was my husband's before he died. Please accept it as thanks. Draw 1 equipment card, and the card's token is now yours. Yay! I'm glad we had enough food this time to get there. And it's a specific bit of equipment it's looking for. The fleet cuffs. Oh, cool. I like those. Increased movement speed. Very cool. That'll be for combat, mostly. Only? Probably. Both. While the children eat, the woman speaks at length of what she has seen and heard recently. Okay. So, the King of Dust is in the bottom right-hand corner. Mr. Lionel. Well, we don't actually need anything on the left-hand side then. Charity 2 would be interesting to go and like nosy over at, but that's not really going to help us. The one that we haven't revealed in the middle on the right is probably going to be an ambush or some sort of combat, but I don't mind going through that first. So I might go down, then left, then down, then right. No, down, then left, then down. Yeah, down, left, down, right. So we get the 2 cards on this side that we haven't yet done. Ooh, ratman hunting. Okay, we've done this
Seems you
before.
have made an enemy of the rat men. They do not normally attack unless provoked.
Yeah, the last time we came across the local peasant, I didn't have any food, or like I had one bit of food. I still gave it to them, but it was, yeah, just didn't get anything out of it really. One monster card.
Our old friend,
Ooh.
the Jack of Plague, returns
Okay.
to fight
Boss
another
fight
day.
again. Watch ourselves get constructed up. Light armor, fleet cuffs, fool's gold, shield, frost fang, treasure chest. Come here, you ranged attacker. I see you, you're not dead yet. No, no. Very much no. Bit of a gauntlet. There's he died. I like the fool's gold has like really blinged up my jawline there actually. 1 food gain card. 3 food. Wow, that almost pays for the peasant. Yes, let's pass this shop by. And then sleep in the forest.
Again, our ghostly friend slides into view. Again, a token is at stake.
While sleeping in the forest, you are jolted awake by a voice calling your name. You see a vaguely human-shaped ghost rushing towards you. You're quick to your feet, weapon already in hand. Ghost stops abruptly, hands signalling that it means no harm. Last time this happened, I attacked the ghost. Its voice is weak and distant. You forget me already? Has this place already corrupted you so? I'm going to lower my weapon this time because it just disappeared last time when I attacked it. I should not be here. I fear his servants already know where I am. For a brief moment, the ghost's pale eyes feel achingly familiar. Please come home soon. Okay. You blink and the ghost is gone. At your feet is a bag of food. Nice ghost. Tasty, tasty ghost. The dealer draws you 1 food gain card, and the card's token is now mine. So more food, which we
Here is your
don't really
token.
need.
Well done.
But that's fine. Now, I could go up to Charity 2. Yeah, why not? I've got food to spare. It's not really going to do anything bad. Helpful priest. Yeah, I could give him half my food. Can I? Let's see. That'll take me down to, let's say it takes me down to 9. So I get 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's enough. Ooh, okay. So, multiple choice again. I need a number from one of the chat rooms. First person to call out a number, I shall pick it. Any number between 1 and 4 inclusive. We've got 2 successes, 1 huge success, and 1 failure. if I read that right. So yeah, anyone, just call out a number. That would be great. If no one wants to, that's fine. 2 from Paul Jansen. Thank you very much. While I've read, sorry, just a little bit too slow off the mark, but I shall use your number 4 for the next one. Failure. Paul, you're letting me down. He begins to mumble some words, then seems to stop and think. He repeats this a few times, then gives up and walks away. Draw 1 curse card. Wow, he is the worst priest. Helpful priest, my arse. On every successful combat without
Let
gauntlet.
us see how you progress with
player
that
leaves the ring.
millstone around your neck. Of course, you can remove your curses at shops if you can find them. Still, I'm keen to see how you handle your disadvantages.
This disadvantage isn't actually so bad. I've got fleet cuffs on. Ha, yes. Well, in your chat it would, but my chat is the one that matters. Sorry. Right, so moving on. Treasure chest. While exploring a dungeon, you see a treasure chest at the end of a hall. Approach the treasure chest or leave it? Let's approach it. Always approach these things. So, 2 success and 2 failure. And we've already said that we're
A choice.
using
Select your desire.
4. So let's see how this goes. Failure. Sadness. So sadness. You move forward carefully, but suddenly hear a click. I think I need more numbers. So, the room begins to fill with a deadly gas. Those that were watching the last stream of Hand of Fate may recall we did this a few times. We're going to try and escape the gas, which has a very slim chance of success. Yes. So, I need another number. And please, someone have luck on your side. 1, 2, 3 or 4. And don't sweat the bad calls too much, please. It's all part of the game. I could just as easily be making these decisions myself, but I like to put blame on other people, that's all. So, I need another number. 1, 2, 3 or 4, and I will take the first one that I see in chat. And yes, 3 from Paul. Wallafree, don't be disheartened. Do feel free to continue joining in. Huge failure. I don't think I've had a huge failure before. Tripping, you fall to the floor and gasp. Drawing in the poisonous mist, you try and recover and stumble through to the other side. 3 pain cards. Ouch. Man, you really are on fire. That is some swell choice. So lose 10 max health. Yeah, I really appreciate it, Paul. Lose 5 actual health, that's fine. And 15 max health.
Nasty.
Well, we're still better off than when we started the game, so this isn't too bad. You approach the treasure chest, because after all of this, we're still going to get our treasure. It looks battered, but still intact. What treasure might it hold? Let's attempt to pry it open. So, need another number. This time there's only a 1 in 4 chance of failure. So, who wants to make the call this time? 1, 2, 3 or 4. If you're lurking in the channel, you haven't shouted out yet, do feel free to get involved. 1 from Dark Shadow. Thank you very much. Success! After a mighty heave, the lock gives way and the spoils are yours. 4 gain cards. Well, this could be quite fortuitous. 10 gold. That's alright. Not very useful at this stage. 15 gold. Again, not hugely useful. All just gold. That's fine. Maybe we can give it to the priest. Charity 2.
Every game must have both winners and losers.
And I am both.
Without them, it degenerates into nothingness.
I don't know. You play cooperatively.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
You encounter a priest wandering along the road. He wants food. He begs for food to feed the orphans. The gods show favour to those who help the less fortunate. Sorry, I need the food to get back to kill the king. Fine. Then children will go hungry this winter. Yes, but I already saved some children. We'll come back to you, Charity 2, and I'll remember that you actually need food. No, not going that way. I could buy some more food, but nah, let's just go take on the king. We've already made this fight harder.
Your provisions are running low. Can you press on?
Yes, I can. So,
very few are so foolish as to deliver themselves to the king.
The king is fierce in battle, but loyal to his troops. He can choose to heal them during combat. Oh, interesting. So, the King of Dust broke faith with king and country long ago and has made himself rich and powerful through the judicious application of cruelty and terror outside of law for decades.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
Let's see how this goes. 4 of dust. And of course, the king himself. I like his hair. Let's see how... if we can freeze him, I suppose. Stab. Right, 1 down. He's down. That's bad. No kicking. Yeah, he's got some quite nasty abilities by the look of it. And it looks like freezing him is minimally effective. Well, he went down just like the rest anyway. Look at my fantastic face. All blingy.
There are many who will be pleased that you have defeated the likes of my lesser king. As for me, I think you have but proven that I must defeat you entirely. A set of new trinkets for you. You will need them, and more.
Thank you. So, that's the end of this particular game. We get to break open all of these tokens and reveal new cards which we can add to the deck for future encounters. For defeating the bandits who looted Embertown, we get Ring of Justice. For surviving the arenas in the town of Steagull, we get an armory, a noble trader, a wife's fury, and a loan. For feeding the local peasant woman, we get a map. Draw 3, inspect and put back. Interesting. And also a great helm of reinforcement. That sounds pretty awesome. For showing the ghost we are merciful, we receive a sleep at the inn. And as a reward for defeating the Bandit King, we get Feather Dice, which is a special ability. Life's Climb, Jack of Scales, I guess Scales is Lizardman, Heroes Remains, Stranger in the Shadows, and Old Graveyard.
Come once more to the game.
I love seeing all the cards like flying around. Let's see if we can see any of our new things in there. blunted aura? That's probably a curse. Wrath of the Old Gods? That sounds really bad. Is he just showing us, like, stuff that can mess us up in the future, mostly? Alright, swirly swirly.
The more you play, the more I wonder.
So, again, into story mode. Welcome to those that are just joining the stream, be it on Twitch, YouTube, or Mixer, or wherever else you might be watching. It's great having you along this evening. Do feel free to get involved in the various chat rooms. Chat should come up on screen as people message away. So even if people are talking in a chat room that's not yours, you should still see the conversations going on. So next up, Jack of Scales. So curses that are in effect here. Mana Drain. That's not too bad. Last man standing can no longer be stunned or interrupted. Well, we don't usually stun the last guy. It's normally just like a constant wail until he's dead. But it could be potentially bad depending on the equipment that we get, I suppose. I've never actually hit the lore button. Their latent magic abilities make these lizardmen feared by all, even their own kind. Interesting. Anyway,
the suit of scales are represented by these lizard men. Quiet, patient, lethally subtle, and coldly intelligent. Of all the creatures I have incarnated as suits, these please me the most.
Right, so we need to build new decks. Let's not go with the recommendations. Let's do this by hand, as always. So we've got maces. They're kind of better than axes, although we start with an axe by default. Huge hammer, frostbang. Let's swap out a mace for life's climb. That's a new one, of course. Great helm with reinforcement. I really like the sound of that. What didn't I like? Angel's wings? That's just better movement speed, so let's get rid of that. We'll take this instead. Feathered Ice is new. We'll take that. Ring of Justice is new. And we've got one space free for something else. I'm thinking possibly Damocles, because I quite like that as a special ability. Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable. And then we check the encounter decks. So we need to add one more thing at least, but we've done a couple along the way. So we can get rid of Local Peasant now. Can also get rid of the Crucible. That was just quite a lot of work. Maybe also Winding Trail. We need 3 more things in at the moment, and we've got more than that available. So we'll do that, we'll do this, we'll do this. And then there's 3 more available. Let's get rid of a Bandit Attack, Battle. Maybe we'll get rid of Helpful Priest because he's not so helpful. We'll get rid of Embertown Hero. And then we can go for Lone, Stranger, and Heroes Remains. Cool. Yeah, that's good. Excellent. That will do just fine. Clash Royale decks. I'm afraid I've never played Clash Royale, so I can't comment either way, really.
You have taken one of my symbols, but now we begin to play in earnest. My scepter is at stake, and I do not intend to lose it.
The scepter is floating on that pedestal just to his side. If you are enjoying the live stream, do feel free to subscribe to the channel or follow it, whichever is appropriate for the various technologies that this is going out on.
For now, but the stakes have been raised. There is no weapon I will not use against you.
That's nice. I don't see you setting fire to me with that candle, though, do you? Yeah, if you do want to subscribe, that's great. That's really, really good. Just remember to turn on notifications so you can find out when I actually go live with the streams in the future. Yes, yeah, I know what Clash Royale is. I've just never played it. In fact, I've seen nothing beyond the stupid little adverts for it on like TV and YouTube. Yeah, mobile phone gaming, I tend to stick with just the card games that I play on desktop, mostly. Mr. Lionel. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes the seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. My name is Mr. Lionel. You give me what I need, boy. I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding wand of my own creation. He cackles uncontrollably for a few moments, then sits patiently, waiting for your answer. So we've got several options. I think last time I ignored him, he stole bread and then fled. When I asked him what he needed, he said he needed to help me and gave me a shield, but I already have a shield this time, so I might just give him the bread from my plate. He considers the bread seriously before placing it carefully in his coat pocket, seemingly satisfied. He then sits considering you for a while before slapping the table with his hand. Aha! I know what you need. Mr. Lionel brandishes his staff and smacks you on the head. When you come to, you find yourself in a place you don't recognise with your blanket tucked comfortably around you. What?
He's not your dupe.
Jump me
remember.
forwards.
He can only ask, not order. I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
So, all the lands in the kingdom are being overrun with ratmen. Merchants in my lands are attacked on the roads, as are travellers such as yourself. Well, we don't have 50 gold, so we can't help him. So, refuse. Sorry. We're also likely not coming back this way. Just the way it is.
Were you hoping this was the end? No. Another flaw awaits. I appreciate your efforts. I worked hard on this game. It is
No,
a pleasure
I haven't
to see
actually
you
played
play.
World of Tanks.
A ship at
I got
dock is
told
worth
it's quite
nothing
similar
until
to
it sails.
Robocraft, which I have played. But yeah, I've not played World of Tanks. I've heard it's alright, actually. It just never really grabbed me as a thing to jump into. Tank warfare? I'd rather be like individual person with gun, to be honest. Ratmen hunting.
Of course, killing their leader is a fine way to provoke them.
Stumble upon a ratmen hunting party. Prepare to defend yourself. See, I think ratmen hunting should be us hunting them, not the other way around. 4 of Plague. Oh, and we're back to just regular equipment now. We don't have our lovely Frost Fang. New game makes me sad. Still, at least we've got a shield. Oh, go away! Seriously,
I always
stop
admire
it.
a man who can turn an enemy's force against them.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So you're not in a tank, you are a tank. No, I don't have a capture card. It's not something I've really looked at getting. See, my consoles are in an entirely other room, so if I was to get a capture card, like I'd have to probably get one on a laptop or something. I don't really think that would be as efficient. I have thought about like maybe getting one of the new Xboxes, like either the Xbox One or Scorpio if it's out when it comes out, because in theory that can also broadcast, but it's not really something I've looked at. I'm mostly a PC gamer these days. In fact, all days. You sigh as you search the bodies, finding nothing. If only there were another way to stop this plague of ratmen. Pay someone to take care of it, perhaps. But yeah, I do agree. Like console capture, like if I could get some way to capture from the Switch, that could be quite cool. But not really something I've looked at. Treasure chest. While exploring a dungeon, you see a treasure chest. So we need a number between 1 and 4. We're going to be approaching the treasure chest. There's going to be lots of traps. Things are probably going to go wrong, and then we need to break into the chest. So I need plenty of numbers. So keep them coming thick and fast. We need a number between 1 and 4, and you've got a 50-50 chance of getting it wrong. If you're in any of the chat rooms, do feel free to shout out a number. I'll take the first one that I see. Do get involved if you haven't, or indeed if you have already, that is fine. Just keep calling out more numbers. Wallerfried 2, thank you very much. We have a failure. My brother's probably playing RimWorld because I bought it for him for his birthday. So yeah, I can understand him playing that for hours. Like, it was on his wish list, so... So, yeah, we hear a click. The room's about to fill with gas. I need another number to get out of this gas, please. So, yeah, 1 in 4 chance of... I would guess 2, if I was going to recommend a number. Yeah, at some point 2 will be the right number. You're right. What about me? RimWorld looks alright. It's not something I could play for hours and hours. I don't really play games for hours and hours at a time. It reminds me a bit of Dwarf Fortress, but it's quite micromanagey. I've got too many other games on the go at the same time. Although Alex did buy me Metal Gear Solid 5 for my birthday, so I've now got another really large game to play through. 2! Thank you very much, Dark Shadow. Failure. See, I can blame myself for that one because I recommended the number 2. Lose 5 max health. Off to a great start this game. So, still going to try and open this treasure chest though. But I need one more number. Between 1 and 4, please. Yeah, I'm not sure if Metal Gear is something I'm going to put on stream or the channel at all. Could do. I just would need to like make thumbnails for it and stuff like that. It might be my go-to kick back and relax game, much like Zelda is actually. You know, when I don't want to be on, and I just want to spend a few minutes playing a game here or there. So, still need another number, please. Between 1 and 4. Anyone can call out. And we'll give people like just a little while longer to have the chance. Otherwise, I shall just choose something myself. If you are lurking in one of the chat channels, do feel free to get involved. You don't have to be specifically in the YouTube chat for this. If you're in the Twitch chat or if you're in the Mixer one, then do feel free to chime in as well. So, 3 came from Paul Jansen just before the one from Dark Shadow. Yeah, Wallerfried, I think you're right. It probably would work as a stream rather than as a series. Failure! Paul! Every single time! Man, that's some talent you've got there. You should like work for the house in a gambling thing. Travelling healer. Interesting. This is not the way to the next area. Yes, you did say 2, Dark Shadow, but Paul's message came through above yours. Right, so let's buy food. We'll spend what gold we have on supplies, which is only going to be 2, but still better than nothing. We might not actually make it to the end of this. We might run out of food. Last time we were in far better place. So back and across. Ladder escape. Okay, this looks like the next area. And yes, what I've read, yeah, like an hour here or there in just like any old game works fairly well. To continue forward, you must first descend down a ladder and into the unknown. Embark upon the next leg of your adventure.
What brings you to play the game? Ha! I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
I'm not silent. I told you this last time. Hitch a ride. Ooh, straight onto the next
Better
area.
than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
Well, like the other option in this area is to waste a lot of food, so I'm actually tempted to just move on. Let's hitch a ride.
Did you expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies. Of course, I am different. My powers are genuine.
Of course they are. See, I prefer more linear maps where we're not moving around back and forth a lot. Shop, but we've got no cash, so I'm just going to pass it by. Cave mouth. Ah. Should I move on? I don't know. I feel like I'm very badly equipped, but at the same time, like if I start moving back through these weirdly shaped maps, I'm going to run out of food. So let's exit this area and hope the next one's better.
The lizard men are nothing if not patient. He waits for you.
Yes. Ratmen hunting again. Okay.
I bet
Oh,
you're thrilled
Jack
to
of
see
Plague.
Jack again.
Yes. Absolutely thrilled. Still, at least he's only like beginner level. And last time I got food out of the rats, so that could be good. Going to be a tough fight though. No gear. Ow. Ow! Stop hitting me! Ow! Oh, he's poisoned me. That is not nice. Let's not get hit by that again. Ow, he says, immediately getting hit by it. Yeah, this game is not looking too good, you're quite right. Whoa, that was tough. Now, on the plus side, you heal as you move around, provided you've got food, so I should slowly trickle up my health. You sigh as you search the bodies, finding nothing. Oh, if only there were another way to stop this plague of ratmen. Perhaps pay someone to take care of it. So we gained 6 health just by moving around. Ah, oh, the Jack of Scales already.
Now, a fight for the ages. I expect greatness.
Yeah, you might expect greatness. I certainly do not.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
I would be very surprised if we can defeat this encounter. But let's see what happens, shall we? Hey, Mr. Lisman, I've not met any of your people yet. I don't know what you even do or what you look like. You look like a land shark. Right, they've got shields. That's not great. How on earth am I supposed to attack these guys? Right, let's get him to attack them and knock them down. And then I can hit them a little bit. Oh, that was close. Maybe it's going to be just entirely counter-attacks. You, attack me. Come on. No, not like that. That's a bad one. Stab, stab, stab. Hi. 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 I can be patient. Hi. Hi. Hello. No? Not interested? Yes. How about that? Bosh. Alright, I can shield bash them. That works. Okay, new technique. Stab, stab, stab. Stab, stab, stab. I don't think you would have heard a Discord sound from my end because I have Discord with no sounds on. Yeah, it could be a similar sound from the game, you're quite right. Ouch. Oh, God, I can't take many of those. Of course, with the curse of the last man standing, he can't be stunned anymore, which is not good. Come on. Whew. Oh man, what a fight. I feel like I totally did not deserve that.
Well played.
Thanks.
Well played indeed. You have defeated something that I never expected to die.
So, we've got upgrades from earning the scepter. Now at the start of our new adventures, we'll gain an equipment card, presumably at random. We also start with more food. We also start with better starting equipment. But the Ratmen are now stronger. Bandits have more health, and the Lizardmen are stronger. And that will be in every game from this point.
The wand represents my will in the purest sense. It is not too late for you to give up now. Go peacefully to your fate and leave me to mine.
He's
You
getting
begin
a bit,
to assemble a credible deck.
bit
Let
shirty,
us see
isn't
what
he?
happens next.
Nice reference, Dark Shadow. So, as a reward for defeating my Lizardmen Jack, you receive the Queen of Skulls, Metal Ore, Holy Forge, and Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual used to be my favourite Magic the Gathering card. And also, Hearn's Antlers, which we saw, and Undead Bane, which we haven't seen.
Halfway done. Let us continue.
No, I think, unfortunately, that's going to be all the time I have to stream this evening. Thank you ever so much for coming and joining along with the stream, be it on YouTube or Twitch or Mixer or wherever else you might be watching. It's been really, really good having you along and chiming in all of the various chat windows. Do remember to subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed this live stream, and make sure you turn on notifications so you can be told when I'm streaming again. But yeah, it's been great having you along. Thanks again, and I shall see you next time.